Dragon can help you happen. So this is going to be part 2 of what if Asta had had Warp Gate and One for All. Back into the story, Asta is laying on the couch drinking with Vanessa. Vanessa said, "Kid, you sure?" He says, "I can't even get drunk. I'm not human." He says, they say, "You are." Until you show us you are. Asta says, fine. Warp Gate magic, true form. Asta's aura starts enveloping him, saying, and he turns toward Warp Gate thing. Corridor mode, that's what I'm going to call it. He says, "I like to call this a side effect of my magic." So, goodbye. Where are you going? I'm going to my pocket dimension. At least until the captain gets back. So Yami gets back. Yami comes back. Asta pops in saying, "You need anything, Cap?" Yami says, "Yeah, I need you." And Yami's there. Then Asta says, "Well, I'm going to bed." The next day, Asta gets up and he has a tour around. Already has his tour. He says, "I'm going to go feed the pets." He throws the pizza meat to hit the pets, and they start licking him. And he says, "Just because I have unbelievable amounts of mana doesn't mean you gotta be like that." He sees Noelle saying, "Hi, I'm Noelle Silva from the Silva household. I have water magic. How are you?" And no, Noelle is not going to have a pole up her booty. She was so uptight. Just because she's a royal, she already got that lesson. Being to a skull by somebody to a flashback. And she already learned. Never mind. He says, Asta. I have 2 magic. And I'm a comic. I have 2 magic called Warp Gate magic and One for All. I just like to call it One for All, but it's called One for All magic. She says, "I feel like you'll be good with a sword." He says, "Say what now?" I'm already good with a sword." He says, "Warp Gate magic. One for All magic. Warp Gate One for All magic. Warp Gate sword." So, energy starts forming from Asta's hand, forming a sword shape, and it's solid, and it turns to a solid, and it looks like this. I'm good with sword because it's part of my magic, and there's also different variations of it. This one I can imbue my One for All magic to look like a dragon. I can send dragon shots out of it. For this one, I can just shoot my warp gate dragon out, and I have different variations of this. Is my strongest one, where I go something I like to call full power. I can extend this, make it thinner, make it thicker, and I can still shoot dragons and different elements out of it. Noel says, can you teach me how? Oh, you wouldn't want me to. 'Cause it would take 2 days, a day in my warp dimension, a day which would make a year in my warp dimension. So, and oh yes, I also had to train in there. Some master swordsmanship. Are you ready now or later? I'll do it now, she says. They hop into the warp gate dimension. Asta says, now, show me your magic. Noel's grimoire, and she says, water magic, water blade. And water starts coming out of her hand. She says, even though my magic is unstable, I have 2 spells that I can, without doubt, use without any drawbacks. Water katana and water slash. This starts forming in her hand. She says, now, unsheathing of the water dance. She unsheathes the sword, and a water starts surrounding her. She says, ready. This is the most I can do with my sword out. Asa says, cool. Now to show you something I call Warp Gate 1 for all Mana Zone. Wait, you told me this isn't your Mana Zone? No, this is just a portion of it. Mana Zone. Guardian. And his magic starts forming a guardian behind him. And a black spirit, which nobody can see, holding a fist guard with holding a brass knuckle that look like this. And she said, now I know the spell is unstable, but I don't care. Water spirit. This isn't spirit magic, no. This is her spirit, which I'm giving everybody in this show, in the recording. Asta everybody has a spirit. When they go a portion of their power, they get a spirit. And Asta, she can access it in Mana Zone, which has a black knuckle and without Mana Zone with his katana, if he's not using it. And Noel just had basically Poseidon. Their spirits and they clash. A year go by, which is a day in there. They come out looking amazing. Asta's looking like this. Remember, with his dog chain. And Noel just looked like a white-headed goddess. And Asta says, alright, go shower Noel. Noel says, okay, sir. And they both shower and lay on the couch. Asta grabbing a bottle of Tennessee of red wine and downing it, saying, I needed that after a year. And Vanessa doesn't have hers until we get to that Pacific Arc. Now, he comes back with Magma from gambling. They lost, and him, Asta, and Noel have to go on a mission in the village. Asta says, Noel, where's your spirit? I mean, I don't even need a room. I can just teleport there, but I just feel like flying today. He says, Warp Gate magic, Warp Gate, traveling device. And basically, the horse forms, and Asta gets on saying, hurry up, I don't have time. I feel like downing some more liquor. And yes, Asta's going to be an alcoholic. And by alcoholic, I mean drinks a lot. He can't get drunk. And they get there, they defeat the boys. Asta says, well, you feel that? I want you to test out those two new spells I taught you. Sea Dragon Lair and Sea Dragon's Roar. She says, are you sure? I mean, I know it works in your dimension, but my dimension isn't anything but 100 times the gravity in here. So that, even though that flopped in there, it will be pretty amazing out here. And I'm going back to work on my spirit after this. And they go in, and right before the man gets killed, right after the man gets killed, Asta says, now tell me why I shouldn't kill all. Matter of fact, no, I'll be right back. I'm taking them to the torture zone where I took you one day that you almost killed me. I mean, you couldn't almost kill me. I mean, you almost cut my head off. Being reckless. Noel says, kill him? Are you going to kill him? Oh, I'm definitely going to kill him. They killed that man. Everybody gets swallowed up, and Asta says, now which one is your master? They all do a combined attack, try to get out here, using half their mana up. You can't use mana in here. It snaps and their mana's gone, and they're on their knees. Then he says, Mana, I never wanted people to see this, so I just did this. Then he turned himself to the Kogiri mode, and he grabbed him inside, dragging a big black sword out of him, which looked like Ichigo's Bankai. And he says, one for all magic, black whip. Black whip, bone slicer. And they just get decapitated. And yes, their body gets consumed, and Asta gains their mind. Asta just like, they had a lot of money. Well, big belly boy for me. They go out and he says, yeah, I'm not going to train back in there because I just felt the difference in gravity. I'm going to train there tomorrow. And you're coming with me at 3 a.m. I forget 12. Go to sleep as soon as you get there, Noel. Or you will be brought to the chamber zone. I don't like that. I'll go to sleep, mister. Wait, what about you? I don't need sleep. I don't need sleep. I'm not human. Y'all mere mortals keep telling me to go to bed. I am not never tired. I have to teleport them back and drinks 5 bottles full of the strongest red wine in the Clover Kingdom. Without flinching or without wobbling. He said, "What time is it?" It's about 11:59. Well, you won't be seeing me for today. Why? I gotta train Noel and luck tomorrow. In luck at 12 o'clock p.m. today. You're coming with me. And to work on your magic, because I feel like, because you have, not, if you don't believe it, you have an elf in you. You're a reincarnation of an elf. So I'm going to train Noel and I'm going to train you both today. Just quick naps in between. He worked with Noel to the bone. Unlocking her her Valkyrie armor. And a new move that I like to call Sea Dragon's boost. Her Sea Dragon consumes her, and she can basically fly with that. And she says, "Luck, now, and bring 3 bottles of champagne with you." Champagne? I was going to drink that champagne. 3 bottles of champagne and 5 bottles of red liquor. Not red, black liquor. Make it easy on the rock. And I'm also going to be, and you might be thinking, that you're basically doing filler today. Yes, this is going to be filler for today, and I'm going to end up catching this up with the Maple series. And I also just have a luck train with his spirit and bond with him. I also said, "Now you two bond. I'm going to drink a bottle of liquor, black one." They bond and they figure out they figure out it's spirited one of Zeus's kids. But he's not overpowered. He just have a few of, like, 2 of Zeus's attacks. And the rest, he makes luck summon his katana, which looks like this. Yep. And that's the rest. And guys, I'm sorry this is a short video today, because I have to do stuff, and it's 7:06, and I'm about to eat dinner. So, see you later, alligators. Remember, godly dragon, roar! See you guys later! Bye guys, hope you enjoy the rest of your day.